How do you know if the stock market is done going lower? That's the number one question that I've received this week. And the answer I always give is that, listen, it very much depends on having a process. If you don't have a process, you can't contextualize things in the broad picture. You can never really time it perfectly, a bottom and a top. It's just not possible, and you don't have to. That's the most important thing. I personally use my tool, the Market Rover, as well for that whole process. So I'm going to show you guys how we actually initiated new short positions last Friday. We just closed them today. So I'm going to show it to you how we did that and that we did that. So let's just go over here and let me show you this little thing here. So essentially, the way that we look at the market is really all about understanding what's happening on a group and sector level first. So to me, it's always very important to understand. So what happened about 2 weeks ago is that the stock market started, a lot of the sectors of the stock market did start going short-term bullish. Those are these green arrows. You can see there's quite a bit of green arrows, but there's also plenty of red ones and neutral ones. The trouble was that as this was happening, we didn't get a whole lot of actual buy signals on an individual stock basis. And in fact, if we focus now on this part of the screen now, you can see we're once again getting a bunch of sell signals. And that's also actually, there was a lot more sell signals actually just last Friday and then earlier this week. And so what we ended up doing, we ended up actually shorting the Russell 2000. We also did a credit spread. You can see we just closed that one today. We made 19.2% using the options market, entry date, exit date. And we also did that with the Russell 2000 itself, where we just shorted the IWM. I think that was about a 3.3% return in just a few days. So you don't have to be able to pick bottoms and tops. In fact, like I said, it's not really possible. You have to have a process. So to me, it's all about looking at the market from top down, and it was very visibly obvious to me that we didn't get any real strong bullish reversals on a single stock basis, despite the fact that the indices did bounce and the sectors did bounce, but it was a very short-lived situation. So that's why we ended up going reshorting the market, and again with these types of results. So what I would say here as sort of the so if I were to sort of summarize this, I guess is the point, what I would say is that set price, profit, and profit targets and stop loss targets. So for example, I actually think the stock market, the Russell 2000 in this case, actually could go lower still. I don't know, but I think it could go lower. But instead of being greedy and holding on to my short positions, I just wanted to stick to the profit, to the predetermined rules, and just get out and take a profit. You don't always have to try to squeeze every little last dollar out of the market. You will, again, like, you won't be able to do that anyway. And I think that's really an important mindset to have. So that's my answer of how to when people ask me how do you know when the market stops done going low, and I don't know. I'm just all about having a process. So anyway, I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you guys soon.